This will be right. All right. How's it going, sir? How's your back feeling? Better?
And we can mute this thing by just pushing the button quick.
Someone to check.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Should be.
Are they both working now?
Yeah. Once it's green, you're talking.
Check. Can you hear that, Jeremy? You can't hear that?
Testing. It's delayed.
Yeah, I know. Not by much, though.
You're not hearing anything.
Let's go down here.
Technical difficulties.
Not yet. We're trying to test. Testing. If anybody's watching,
far
can you
behind.
let us know in the chat if you can hear us.
really delayed. So it's out of sync with the video. Is that correct?
Oh,
You're not hearing it at all.
right here. Testing.
It's over a minute behind.
Did you speed up to it?
Away.
Because I had to always. Oh yeah, that's why. That'll be better. Here we go.
And we're off. Anyone hearing this?
Is there anyone out there?
Jeremy Nothnagel, are you hearing this?
This camera also goes to the feed.
Jeremy Nothnagel may be the only person that is watching or cares.
Who's up this early, Chris? Nobody. What is this? 8U?
Got it.
Yeah, we're in it.
All right, game on.
Wait,
Good morning, Jaguar hockey fans.
Nice.
Coming to you live from the Promenade Ice Arena
That's funny.
here at the Silver Stick International for this semifinal between your Highland Hills Jaguars and the Omaha Junior Mavericks. And Blake, as I drove to the rink this morning at 4:30 a.m., I couldn't help but think, why don't we just play hockey 24 hours a day?
Yeah, going home's for the week, Chris. I don't know why we didn't just stay here on the blue mats upstairs.
Let's turn this facility into an insane asylum.
I think we pay enough money where there should be sleeping arrangements here.
Jags control. Shot! Oh! And that's the very own John DiDonato. And I think I might owe the kid a hockey bag.
Wow. Yeah, that's painful, Chris. This sport's already expensive, and you make a lot of bets that you tend to have to pay out each year. Well, I recall last year, I think there was a goalie stick, and what else?
I've given a lot of bribes away. Don't report that to Safe Sport.
Yeah, I'm an ice cream bribing kind of guy. You're more high class than me, Chris.
Well, I gave the kid my old hockey bag, and it drags around his ankles, so his mother insisted.
Let's see if they can stop a response from him. Omaha dumping it deep.
Omaha.
You're not using your mic.
No, because yours are
centering
reaching and
fast.
I'm right over here. So we just said we're just going to go with this. Make sure the volume's off.
Forced down low by Omaha again, controlled by the Jags. Bork's going to bring that up, look for an outlet. Little too far, chip to the blue line, held by Omaha.
Nice pressure there.
Puck forced out. Peters down the ice. Puck's going to be held at the blue line. Dumped in offsides.
If you need to mute, you just press that button. As long as you're blinking, you're muted.
The one on the back.
Yep. Just once, press once. Don't hold it. But that'll mute it. Might have to do some fan interactions at 6 a.m. All right, we're back.
And Blake, would you look at the size of number 42 out there? That is a big kid.
I think I saw his parents on the other end there, Chris. They're big people, too.
I have no doubt about it. They grow them differently out there in the corn-fed part of the world. Puck turned over.
Gosh, that is a big kid. Attempt at a wraparound. Right into the pads.
And puck forced out to the blue line. Held. And dumped back in nicely. Oh, just offsides. You know, Blake, if you calculate that kid's growth rate over time, when he's fully grown, he would be about 12 and a half feet tall.
Yeah, that's probably a good chance that's going to happen, scientifically speaking.
Like a polar bear.
Built for hockey, one would say. It's a battle down, pushed into their zone. Oh, good. Keep there by, who's that, Keegan?
Evan Nathnagel just coming back really
I'll say
hard
sending
on
it
the
back
back
up.
check.
Here
And
comes-
a nice feed out to Keegan. Keegan carrying, looking, dumping that puck behind the net, collected by DiDonato. One off his stick by Omaha, and they're off. Crossing the red line. A dump in, held. Oh, and put away by Omaha.
Shoved him.
That puck just squirted off a Jaguar stick perfectly, and it was a nice feed across the middle.
Let's go, boys.
Robbie Peters trying to win it. Take it here. Let's go. Colin Brand. Dangling.
That play nicely defended by Asa. Robbie looking to feed that up the middle, just a little bit past Colin Brand. Puck dumped back in, into the corner. Asa going to pursue that. Beat a little, nicely defended there by Lorch.
Good
and a
pass.
nice outlet pass. Puck chipped deep, a race for it. Robbie Peters trying to get there first. And does win that puck, but
Quickly picked up by Omaha.
one back deep.
Oh, lost there.
Puck across the blue line, defended
swap by
nicely by
Mason.
Mason Miller.
Almost lost Mason yesterday, Chris. To an
Boy,
open
that
door.
was a scary collision with an open door there. Puck chipped out, race for it at the red line. Collected by Colin Brand. He chips that one. No ice, waved off there.
Brent
D
back
to D. And a nice outlet. And here we go, 2-on-1 for the Jags. Burke a little bit behind the play. Oh, and a nice attempt by Robbie. Just slid off his stick a little bit. Puck held at the blue line. Out of the reach of Connor Burke, but he recollects it. Puck's going to come out to the red line. Mason Miller feeds it off the boards to himself. Nice little play to himself. He has an open man, but he takes the shot just high.
Just high. Oh, nice stop by Cam. Soaked up by Bryce.
Some good puck movement there by Omaha. Nice save by Bryce Armstrong.
Pretty interesting. That was all backhanded movements for Omaha across the
And
center there.
still managed to have a nice shot on net. 6:49 remaining in the first period. Game is tied 1-1. But here's we have a late change
It was awkward.
with a strange interaction between the referee and a Jaguar player. Not sure what that was about. Puck dumped deep by Omaha. Battle for it on the boards with Cam. Shipped to Aiden. That puck held in again. Collected by Ate. Played nicely to Asa. Up the boards and chipped out.
No ice.
No ice. Waved off. Cam in pursuit. And a nice play by Hardy to collect that puck. Just chipped off his stick and collected by Omaha. Here's going to be a shot on goal. Nice save, Bryce. Ate to the corner. Wins that battle for the puck. And recollects after a challenge there from the Omaha player. Looks wide. A nice pass on to Cam, who's going to pursue down low. Oh, collect the puck on a little mishandle. Oh, had an opportunity there. The puck just slipped off. Collected by Omaha. Chipped down the ice for an icing.
Even all around, shots on goal and score. It's not usually our. I thought he was going to have that wraparound. Good position.
Collected by DiDonato. Turn around. Oh, and almost caught the goaltender in an awkward spot there. Jags are hustling back. A nice rub out on the boards there by Asa. Collected by that Omaha. Shot high and wide. Puck out to the point. DiDonato in pursuit. Dumped back low by Omaha. Collected by Asa.
Clearing out the front of the net.
That puck comes out to John. Makes a nice outlet. Now we got a 2-on-1. Here we go. Here we go, Jag fans. Chip across. Oh, an attempted finish, but it looked like it was pushed just wide by the Omaha goaltender. Boy, this line of defensive forwards had quite an opportunity there. 4:50 left in the first period. Face-off in the Omaha zone.
With a goalie change, their own Jacob Johnson in net now. Played one hell of a game yesterday against his old team.
Oh. Puck tied up along the boards. Collected by Colin Brand with a nice move. An opportunity here. Oh, but the puck just pushed wide by the goaltender. What an opportunity there. Created by a nice move by Colin. That puck's going to get out of the zone. Up, chipped across.
To them.
A tough little chip there that was collected by Omaha. Lurch with a nice defensive play. Steered wide by Jacob Johnson. Puck comes out. Burke has an outlet. Gives it to Robbie Peters, who's on a little break. He does have a break. And he puts it. Oh, what a goal.
Top shelf.
Boy, Robbie Peters has a nice finishing touch, doesn't he, Blake?
He really does. Did you see him yesterday on his hat trick? Same combo. The Brand to him and firing it in that top corner.
The kid knows how to finish when he has the opportunity. We like seeing that, Jag fans. 2-1 Jags, 4:03 remaining in the first period.
Needed that.
Nice defensive block by Mason Miller. Mason has been playing some terrific hockey the last couple of days, Blake.
Oh, absolutely. Been a stellar defenseman, but also taking the opportunities to take it up ice himself and try to handle the business. It's been fun to watch him
breaking it
grow.
through the neutral zone. Peters streaking. Going to take a shot on goal just a little wide. Collected by Connor Burke. Shipped out by the Junior Mavericks.
The shot.
Going to have a shot on goal just wide.
Oh, good effort
Puck
by
chipped
Robbie
out,
Peters.
fought on, and offsides. This Junior Maverick team, a physical group. I think there's going to be some chippy play today, Blake, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, there's definitely going to be, especially as that score runs up. Neither team likes to be behind. And they like to respond with, little poke here, little punch there, little stab there.
I saw some of the senior Maverick fans in the stands, and this is an unattractive group, Blake.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't know who let them in the building.
As my grandmother used to say, they fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. She used to say that about my brother. Chad, if you're out there listening, I love you. Puck collected and nicely defended by Landon Gubatos. One along the boards by the Jags, chipped out.
Oh,
and
nice.
Puck's going to clear the zone. Nicely played by Hardy, who's tied up by two Omaha players. That was questionable as a hook, but and nicely held by Landon with a chip up to Cam, just out of reach.
Back out. Kept in though,
but held in. Chip deep, held by Hardy. A nice hole along the boards. Oh, and he was looking to the front, just couldn't get it there. Hardy with the puck again, chipped out high. Looks like there's going to be a call on Omaha. Here we go.
Nice.
Power play, Jaguars.
See if we can see another connection with Colin and Robbie in this power play.
Minute 40 remaining in the period. 2-1 Jags going on the power play. Peters, Brand, Burke, Miller, and Norris filling out this power play lineup. Puck played in front, going to be covered.
You know, I always wonder why the goalies don't send it out sometimes when they have nobody coming at them. It's fear.
Well, you'd think you could kill some time doing that, Blake, but maybe there's just a little trepidation from this Omaha team. They're going to break out through the neutral zone. Norris in defense.
Dumped down deep.
Sent deep. Collected by Miller. Little mishandle there. Ooh, created a shorthanded chance. That puck held deep. Collected by Norris. Holds it nicely behind the net.
All day.
And begins his breakout. Whoop. Plays that.
He'll
Going to
just
skate it himself. Going to skate it himself. Looking. Circling. Odd angle shot.
Ooh.
Held by the Omaha goaltender. And Blake, he shot that from nearly behind the red line.
If there's somebody that can put it in the net behind the line, it's probably going to be
that might be our guy.
Oh, win by Colin Brand.
That puck played out to the red line, held by Lorch down to Burke. Attempts to center. Played nicely by Omaha, collected by Robbie Peters behind the net.
Pass it up to
Power play is over. Peters circling. He held that just a split second too long, collected by Brand. Circling, holding behind the net, controlling the puck nicely. He doesn't have a lot of help down there.
You can
stolen off a stick. Oh, and almost had another opportunity there. Brand laid down behind the net. And Omaha is going to break it out. 10 seconds left. Asa in defense. Holds him wide. And really untimely goal there with 2.9 seconds left on the clock. And that goal could not have come at a worse time, Blake, on a streaking Omaha team with 2.9 seconds left. That's a tough goal to give up in that position.
It's brutal. It is brutal. It's just a lapse in defense there. They both bit a little too wide. Should have let the goalie take the post side and play the pass.
And gotta cover that back door.
The odds are better in your favor. We'll be back. 2-2, starting the second. Press it once. All right there. You press that.
Back for second period action here. Game is tied 2-2.
Yeah.
Start of the second period.
You back on there, Chris?
Puck controlled. Dumped deep by Omaha. Play along the boards by Bayless. Held deep by Omaha. Chipped out to the blue line. Shot on goal, defended nicely. And chipped out again by the Jags. To the Omaha blue line. Oh,
a help by the
catches the
ref.
referee and goes deep.
How much did we pay him this time, Chris?
I hope he was wearing some shin guards. Held nicely by Evan Nothnagel, pursued by DiDonato in the corner. That puck held at the blue line, dumped again. Jags are in pursuit. Played up high, held again by the Jags, nicely held by Mason Miller, but pushed out by the Omaha forward. Collected by Nothnagel, played out nicely to Keegan. Keegan streaking through the center zone.
Stick lift.
Was hit from behind.
Good
very nice
pass.
centering pass held by DiDonato. Mishandled. And a tough pass there by DiDonato to spring the Omaha player. And what a save by Bryce Armstrong to cover up a mistake by his forward. Puck chipped out, collected by Hardy. Hardy carries that wide into the Omaha zone. Plays it nicely low. Held on to. Looked to go high.
No look
picked
pass.
off by an Omaha player, but held in. Puck sent low. Hardy there to attempt. Miller to hold it. Mason holds that puck down low. Chipped out by Omaha. Played nicely by Cam. Puck deflected low. Sent wide. Collected by
Too many
Omaha.
men.
Making a change. Questionable there. Too many men on the ice, but no call. And that results in a goal by Omaha. A tough turnover there on a line change that appeared to be too many men on the ice, but no call.
Been a rough weekend for officiating, Chris.
I would agree with you there.
Move your ass.
Puck forced tie by the Jags. Shot on goal from the point. Played up the boards by Landon, but held in. A nice defensive play by Landon to hold that shot out.
Oh my gosh.
And Brand mishandled that puck. Chipped low for nice.
Oh, this is stressful, Chris.
Certainly a stressful game and frustrating at times. This team shows so much promise and then some simple mistakes, but let's see what we can do here. 3-2, 9:16 left in the second period. Face-off won by Omaha.
Hell of a
Brought out
pass.
with a nice pass just off the stick and sent deep. Omaha circling. Puck put in front. No one there. Jags get lucky to defend that. Puck chipped to the neutral zone. And an offsides for the Jags.
I didn't even realize it's a little tripod. Oh. It's a tripod. Oh, yeah.
Blake Armstrong having
I'm
a
a shaky
good
Parkinson
time with
fans.
some technology over here.
I can't stay straight.
Puck carried in by Peters. Held by Peters. Nicely controlled by Peters with a pass down to Brand. Brand holding behind the net. Escapes nicely and just lost the handle down low behind the net. Puck held by Burke. Chipped again by Omaha. Chipped to Robbie Peters. Tried to make a move. Held up.
Back check, Robbie, go!
Puck forced out. Oh, and a nice move by the Omaha player 14, but what a glove save by Bryce Armstrong. Number 14, Schrock for Omaha, can skate. They need to keep eyes on that kid. Face-off won by the Jags, carried by Nothnagel. Attempted a pass out. Stick lifted. Had to be played by the Omaha goalie.
Get that
down low by Omaha. Chipped out to the neutral zone. Here comes Schrock. This guy can skate. Nice save. Chip tie by Omaha. Not a lot your goaltender can do there. Jag defenders just not coming back to forecheck. Puck forced out by Omaha. Played wide. Back out by Omaha. Chipped back in. DiDonato in pursuit. Puck turned. Held by DiDonato. Chipped down low to Evan. Let's see if they can do something here. Oh, that puck held at the line. Shot by Miller. Bouncing puck. Collected by Nothnagel. He circles. He's got some time.
Up to the D. Fly into full
Puck shot in front.
They really got to play it up to the D a little more.
Omaha. And they're on the breakout. Miller in defense forces the puck wide. Chipped out, collect by Keegan. Forced out at the blue line. Offsides. .6:57 in the second period. Jags trail 4-2. Really need one here, Blake, before the period.
Plenty of time left. Plenty of time left. They need to get back to connecting with their passes like they did a few days ago. A lot of selfish play, I think, is not paying off right now.
It has been a little sloppy, maybe a little selfish. Got an opportunity here? No. Puck just out of reach of the forward there. They had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nicely defended by Gubatos. Turned by Aiden. Played handily to Norris. Norris up the boards. And made it, well, attempted an outlet pass. Looked up to Cam. Cam lost the handle.
Bobbles it.
Chipped out to the blue line. Held and collected by Omaha. Brought behind the net. Sent rink wide. Collected by Norris at the red line. Chipped rink wide to his D partner, Gubatos. Gubatos at the red line.
Out.
Sends a shot into his own teammate. That puck looks to be an icing.
Nice.
Some tense moments here, Blake.
Too tense. It's like camping, Chris. Someone say it's like camping with your significant other. It's effing intense. You can fill in the blanks there, Chris.
I'll apologize to our younger viewers out there.
I think they're all still asleep, Chris.
Let's hope so.
Got to give them a little smile. Give them what the people want back at
home.
home.
What they want. Schrock. Shot on goal. Goal. 14 is wreaking havoc on this Jaguar lineup. He can really skate. We're going to have to do something to clean that up.
It would be unfortunate if anything happened to him and he couldn't play, Chris. That's all I'm saying. It would be in our benefit.
Armstrong exiting the ice. He looks distraught. Don't think you can blame the goalie for that one. They gave him a free run to the sweet spot, and he put it home. Robbie in pursuit. Schrock coming down the ice again. Defended by Asa. Asa's had enough. He sees 14, and now he knows that's a kid he's going to have to take care of. Puck chipped out nicely. Collected by Asa. Nice hold. Skates it in with a shot on goal.
Walker saved.
And boy, put a nice shot on net there. That puck is loose. Held by Asa. Oh, and lost the handle. Oh, the Jags sleeping on defense here. It's back to Schrock. Shot forced wide. Puck collected by Asa. He looks up ice. Makes a nice forward pass to Burke. Chips it.
Oh my
just
God.
cannot. We had a 2-on-1 opportunity. They just could not get the handle. Oh, Kingston Lorch made a nice play there to avoid a really nasty 2-on-1.
Good patience.
14 coming back again. Makes a beautiful move and shoots it high. He has made the same move on these defenders 3 or 4 times, Blake.
It just seems to keep working for him, too, so why stop?
Why stop, indeed. Now we have a break. Connor Burke on a break. Oh, and he puts the shot low. Blocked away. Robbie Peters with a nice move. Oh, and he lost the handle. Omaha chipping the puck deep. Puck collected by Bayless. Played wide to Robbie. Robbie looking up ice. That puck to DiDonato, who was flattened and really taken out of the play there. Not sure what he was thinking or doing there, Blake.
Big-minded. Big-minded. If you think big, you are big, but sometimes the physical contact will tell you weren't.
Well, 24 for the Jags. Your own John DiDonato spinning around like a whirling dervish out there. Not really sure what he's trying to accomplish. Puck chipped high and wide. Now to Evan. We have a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 if he plays it right. Chipped across. Oh, and defended nicely. Oh, and forced out to Omaha. Another shot by Omaha. Mason Miller streaking up the ice. Going to take it himself. Has speed. Has a 2-on-1. Oh, but he decided to take that shot just high and wide. Evan Nothnagel holding that puck in. Force along the boards. Out to Keegan. Off
Bad bounce.
Omaha player and out. Played up to the red line. Cam losing control at the Omaha blue line. Puck chipped out to the red line. Held by Mason Miller. Nice play by Mason. He's going to streak again. Let's put this one on net, Mason. Come on, buddy. Oh, and just forced wide. Held at the line by a tripping Cam. Keegan went to collect his stick. And offsides. Boy, we have our moments, Blake, but it can be sloppy.
It can. And there's still plenty of time left if they turn it on. I think they're fully capable of putting 3 in, at least tying this up before we hit the end of this. Good face-off win.
Puck sent low, collected by Norris. Norris plays it off the boards to himself, but loses it to an Omaha player. Oh, collected nicely by Landon Gubatos. Chipped out to the blue line.
Offsides.
Chipped back in offsides.
That did look intentional there, Chris. I think we should come down here.
I would take that all the way down. These two young men refereeing appear to have had a late night out.
Yeah, oh yeah, draw it up.
Puck won by Omaha. Collected by Norris. Played wide and chipped down low. Icing waved off. Easy exit by Omaha. Here comes 14. Dangerous. Chips that in deep.
How about the too many men?
And it appears that the screaming from the Omaha coach has resulted in a ridiculous penalty on Ate Norris. Apparently, if you're just loud enough, you can get this young man to respond. Jags are going to be shorthanded here in the last minute 16 of the period. Face-off won by Brand. Chipped out to the Omaha blue line. Nicely defended by Robbie and chipped out by Colin. Robbie in pursuit. Held again at the blue line. Chip deep. That puck's going to stay short. Oh, Brand attempted to make a move there. Just lost the handle and tripped down. No call. Puck controlled low by Omaha. And Brand chips out to himself. He has a break. He has a break with speed. He has Robbie with him. And, and a short side backhand attempt. That puck sent wide. Played nicely by Lorch to the high side to Asa. He's going to have made a nice move. Just lost the handle. Omaha streaking back. Puck collected by Omaha and iced. 12 seconds left. Let's see if the Jags can get one more shot on goal here. 5-2 Omaha. Oh, and an opportunity. Just wide by Colin Brand with 5 seconds on the clock. Boy, he won that faceoff and had a chance. Into the second period, 5-2 Omaha.
And we're back. Electric play.
Let's see if the Jags can find a little spark here in the third period. Puck controlled by Omaha. Played wide and in. Held by Bayless. Shipped out to DiDonato with a chance to chip it on. He's just holding the puck too long. His dad is definitely going to get on him about that later. Puck held, shot deep by Omaha. Played nicely by Evan Nothnagel along the boards there. Nothnagel, just out of his reach. That puck played deep again. Bayless collect. Down again. Chipped out. Collected by Miller. Tries to play that up the boards. A little confusion there by the Jags. Can't seem to chip that puck free. Comes out to the blue line.
Good stick by John.
And a nice stick work by John. Carried by Nothnagel. Gets that puck deep. Omaha player on top of the puck, holding it. And somehow Omaha comes away with that puck. Out to Bayless. D to D. Shot on goal. Oh, tipped high. Puck comes deep. Played by Bayless. Chipped out to Nothnagel. Here we go. Got an opportunity to skate that in. And he's going to take a long shot. Oh, my God. Oh, and it was almost tipped in.
Why did it look like that went in?
Player. Puck chipped out. Here comes 14. This is trouble. Oh, and a perfect pass. What a save by Bryce Armstrong. And just multiple opportunities here for this Omaha team. With the Jags scrambling, but collected nicely by Miller. Held and played deep. Jags in pursuit. Taking a bad angle of that puck. Puck chipped out high. Played in by Bayless. Held at the red line. Jags go for a change. That puck sent deep. Collected by Miller. Played up. Omaha and a change. And somehow that puck squirts by our player on the wall and collected by Omaha. With an opportunity. Bayless holding. Puck held in at the blue line again. Chipped out. Held by Omaha. Puck finally collected by the Jags. Played up to Hardy.
Just a little wide.
Reach. Some unusual bounces and attempts by the Jags here. Off and offsides will hold us up. 8:52 in the third. And Blake, the Jags just seem to be losing the handle.
Survival mode.
Making some strange decisions, scrambling a little bit.
Yeah.
Need to calm down and slow the game down if they can. Puck collected by Norris, sent wide to Gubatos. A play up to Burke. Chipped on and offsides.
Face off one by Colin.
Face off one. Taken in by Peters. Peters holding, dancing. Nope. Loses the handle.
Could have been a good opportunity to pass it up to the D there, Chris. Everybody's drawn down low.
Puck sent deep by Omaha. Played nicely by Landon Gubatos. He's having a nice game. That puck played to Burke. Burke along the boards.
Passing it right to him.
Lost that handle and chipped it up to an oncoming player, but held by Omaha. Carried in wide by Peters. Attempted a pass across some traffic and handled and chipped out by Omaha. That puck may have needed to go on net there. Nicely defended by Norris and collected by Brand. Comes through with speed. Right up the middle. Loses the handle. Looked like had an opportunity to chip that puck to a streaking Peters. That puck held in by Omaha. Played across the middle, collected by Gubatos. Oh, a pass that was fortunately defended there. Burke to a streaking Peters.
Oh,
out of reach. Just out of reach. Had another opportunity there. They've just been missing some of these forwards streaking through the neutral zone. Puck to Lorch. Held by Lorch. Nice lick to DiDonato, just out of his reach again. That puck is going to be collected by Omaha behind their net. Sent out wide and played nicely through the middle by Omaha. Brought on, shot on goal, nicely defended by Bryce Armstrong. Oh, and Keegan Missed a streaking DiDonato across the middle there, but puck chipped around. And a nice exit by Omaha. Played wide to DiDonato. DiDonato has ice. Elects to take an awkward shot on net. Looked like he had a chance to carry that puck, Blake, but
He's afraid to take on one of those guys probably on the wall there.
to play it deep instead. That puck played nicely and defended nicely by Evan Nothnagel. Streaking. Oh my gosh, streaking Omaha player with 2 attempts on net. That one was off the post.
Not to sound negative.
That puck played wide and high to the played by Asa up the boards to Keegan. Keegan plays that out. And the Jags are going to go for a change. Wholesale change here. Omaha streaking. Nicely defended by Lorch. And played up nicely by Lorch. Just out of reach of Cam. Ooh,
Almost
another opportunity there. Puck played out. Collected by Jag defenders. Played out wide by Bayless. Collected by Omaha. Chipped back in. Collected by Miller. Played up the middle with a nice pass there to Aiden Mack coming across the middle. He's got some ice here. Takes a shot defended by Omaha. And cleared. Cleared and sent deep by Omaha. Collected by Bayless. Played rink wide. Held up by Omaha. Collected by Aiden. Played up to the blue line. Shot deep again by Omaha. Collected by Bayless. Pass up to Cam. Chipped up the boards. That puck clears the zone, but collected by Omaha. Sent back nicely to an Omaha player. He's going to take a shot from the top of the circle, and that will beat Bryce Armstrong. 6-2 Omaha. Not one that Armstrong would usually let in, but he was maybe a little bit screened by his own defender there.
Don't give him excuses, Chris. Those goalies got to catch those. You know, it's a softball pass.
His father would disagree.
Everybody's got a role to play, Chris, and the goalies don't get extra excuses.
Jags have let this one slip away a little bit, I'm afraid. Just, some undisciplined play and a few sloppy moments here and there. 4:02 in the third. Jags down 6-2. And Blake, you know, this is just one of those moments where you hope that this Omaha team has maybe a bit of bad Mexican before the next game. Maybe a touch of food poisoning, a little bit of diarrhea.
I'm sure we could recommend a few places locally for them. We're so happy they're visiting, and we'd like to give them those recommendations to further along their trip here.
I know a little place on Colfax called Los Betos. I myself have had a few intestinal attacks.
It's lazy passes like that are getting us.
Nice save. Defended nicely by Jacob Johnson after some sloppy play there.
Woo! Some of these players seem to be wearing their practice jerseys on the Omaha side.
I don't think they care.
No.
They, I don't even know if that should be allowed. Get your head up. DiDonato has the strength of a young first-year player with those hands. It's really hard to watch.
Pass.
Keegan chipped it out to himself there. Played across nicely by Omaha to a streaking forward. And here's their offsides. Omaha player angry with his playing partner there and throwing a small Nebraska tantrum.
I mean, you would too, Chris, if your dad was going to beat you with a cornstalk when you got home.
Right you are.
You got to be angry about that.
They do look like the child abusing type over there. Nicely played by Mason Miller, although he lost his footing, but, recollects there. Mason Miller playing some good hockey right now, Blake.
He really is. All weekend long has been consistent, in my opinion.
Yeah, the presence we really need on that back line. Bayless with a nice play there defensively. Chipped out wide, and we had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nope. Broken up nicely by the Omaha defender. Played in by Omaha. Carried wide. Held up along the boards again nicely by Mason Miller. Chips that puck out to Cam. Awkward bounce. Played up right. Streaking Hardy, 1-on-1. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to take it wide and a shot on goal. Nicely played by the Omaha goaltender. Minute 37 in the third, and your Jaguars down 6-2. Blake, they really looked like they were in this game for a few minutes, but that second period, things really got away from them.
Did, and I think they let the adversity bring them down rather than build them up. But this is a good lesson as we head into Aspen next weekend.
And I will say this this tournament, I think you could call this a win for this Jaguar hockey team. Two wins.
We didn't make it this far last year at all, Chris, so I think there's got to be some pros and cons that are seen here.
2 wins, 2 ties. Some signs that they're coming to life. Got to build on some positives here. And we played a good hockey team today that just kind of caught us a little sleepy this morning.
Get up ice! Come on.
Final attempt there by Burke. Puck carried wide by Omaha.
Nice.
They defended nicely by Landon Gubatos and out. Gonna be a little deep icing waved off. I think these referees, like everyone else, want the game over. Jags fans, a tough loss here for the boys, but I think this tournament showed that they've got some signs of life. Played a good team today, and we're off to Aspen next week, and we'll see if they can build some momentum.
Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff.
See you next weekend, Jags fans. Let's see if we can get some fisticuffs in this handshake line.